Now we are going to show you guys how to open Selenium IDE and then start recording. So you need to go to Firefox, Mozilla Firefox, and in Mozilla Firefox, if you click on tools, then you will see Selenium IDE. If your Selenium IDE installed, then you can just rearrange your screen side by side so that you can see what's going on. Yep. So now you will notice that there is a record button. So by default it's in record mode. If you want to stop it, if you just need to click there, and if you want to start again the recording mode, you will just click here. So what I'm gonna do, I will start recording. Means, like, suppose you'll be going to facebook.com. Okay, so here is our Facebook. So you notice that the base URL is bluefly.com. It doesn't matter. When you will start typing, you notice here there is nothing here right now, but as long as you have this record button in on mode, that means it will record whatever you will be doing in any browser, especially on Firefox browser, not on Chrome. So let's type something, A, B, C. So when you will be out from this text box to another text box, that means that, so whatever you typed over here, this operations will be recorded. You will just notice over here. You see that? So what Selenium did, this is Selenium IDE version 2.6.0. So Selenium IDE has some options to select to identify an object. So in a page, everything Selenium sees an object. Like, this is your checkbox object, this is a text box, this is a button, and then this is a drop down. So I'm not doing anything right now. So you see, so what this Selenium IDE did, Selenium prefers ID for the object. If an object has ID, then Selenium prefers that. So that's why it actually found an ID for this text box, and the ID is U_0_1. So this is the target. Target means that the way Selenium IDE will find elements of the page or objects of the page. So then what is the operation like? You are typing something, right? And what is the value? Means that what you are typing, what will be the value you are typing. This is the three major thing, like command, target, value. You can see the same thing like this way. This is the same thing. So for the last name, what we will do, we will just stop the recording and we will be doing by ourselves. But for that, you need to select first here, because if you are in this step selected, then if you do something, then it will be, up this step. So we want the next step down of this step. So to do that, you just select over here, and then because we will be doing manually, we don't want Selenium IDE to record. So to do that manually, we will be just right click on the object we will be working, and then click on the inspect element with firebar, and now you have a fire path. This fire path means it helps us to identify the X path. So right now we will not go for the fire path and all this thing. We'll be stick around with the IDE, because this is the short video only how to start Selenium IDE, and then you can record by Selenium IDE, and you can tab, you can identify object manually, not by recording. So you see there is an ID, if you find an ID, then Selenium IDE prefers that. So let's start target that. So we should start writing something like this. So what is the ID? You can copy paste, or you can type by yourself. So when you have written this target, if everything goes fine, then when you will click on find, then it should show you as the yellow. Do you notice that? So yep. So as long as you are finding that, you are able to find that, so then what will be your command? Command means what you will be going to do. Means that I want to type. So there are lots of command. So if you just hit TY, then you will see all the related methods already defined by Selenium IDE. Actually, you want to select this type one. And for the value, anything you can write, like if you say XYZ, then if you just click over here, means double click, means that you are trying to execute this step. So then you will see Selenium IDE is doing for on behalf of you. You are not typing manually there. Selenium IDE is typing. So if you want to go to in the slow mode, then you just drag that to the slow, and then if you click like if you want to play, then if you just click, then what it will do, it will just type. Yep, that's it. Everything is green. So this is only a short video how to start Selenium IDE and then start recording and then stop recording and do and identify the objects manually, and then how to save it. So when you are done with doing all this kind of thing, then and the last part, you need to save it. You can save it in the first time, but you can do whatever you want. So file, save test case as, you click there, and then you can give any name, like, so I'm actually saving everything under this Selenium IDE folder. You can have your own folder structure. So I will give a name over here, like this is a simple tutorial, so I can say tutorial 1 Selenium IDE, or I can say Selenium IDE. You can give underscore or dash tutorial 1. Yep, whatever you want. And then finally HTML. If you don't write HTML, still it will work, but I suggest you write HTML. So save it, and if you want to, like, if you want to shut down your computer and you want to come back again, like tomorrow, so if you close that, what you need to do, like you are coming back tomorrow, so you open up Firefox, go to Selenium IDE. You don't have anything over here. If you want to open your script that you already have saved, so file, open, and then you can search where you actually saved your script, Selenium IDE script before. So you can go under documents and then Selenium IDE, then Selenium IDE tutorial 1, click on open. Yep, you have it. So you don't need to type it again. So you save something, you are opening, and then if you just make it in slow mode gives you, if you are in a fast mode, then it will be, it will be doing so fast, so you may not grasp what's going on. So if you are in slow mode, then at least you will be able to see, all the steps. You see, one by one it did. That's it for tutorial 1. So we will be going back.